In this chapter, we're going to talk about all the ways you can modify elements in Revit. Most of the tools we're going to talk about are located in the Modify tab. To move an element, select it first. Then you can simply drag the element. For more precision, use the Move command located in the Modify tab or use shortcut MV. Click once on the screen, then drag your cursor. Enter the distance you want to move the element, then press Enter. To copy elements, make a selection first. Select the tool in the Modify tab or use shortcut CO. Click once, then move your cursor and click again to create the copy. In the option bar of the copy tool, you can activate the multiple parameter to create many copies of the same elements. To offset an element, select the tool first by selecting it in the Modify tab or use shortcut OF. Check the copy box if you want to preserve the original elements you are offsetting. Then enter an offset value in the option bar. Hover your cursor above the element you want to offset. A dashed blue line will preview the offset. Click to execute. If you don't want to preserve the original elements, make sure to uncheck the copy parameter in the option bar. To rotate an element, select it first and select the rotate command. You can also use shortcut RO. Click once, then move your cursor and enter rotation value. By default, the center of rotation will be placed at the middle point of the element. You have the option to place the center of rotation. Click on Place in the option bar. In this case, we click at the lower end of the wall. This is going to be the wall pivot point. To mirror elements, select them first. Click on the Mirror tool or use shortcut MM. Hover your cursor above elements to highlight possible mirror reference lines. Click to complete. Like with similar Modify tools, you can activate or deactivate the copy parameter in the option bar. The Align tool is one of the most helpful ways to modify elements in Revit. Select the tool in the Modify tab or use shortcut AL. The first click should be on the line you want to use as a reference. The second click should be on the element you want to align. Click on the lock icon to constrain both elements together. If one of the elements is moved, the other will follow. The Align tool is also very useful to quickly rotate elements. In this example, we click once on the rotated wall, then we click on the straight wall. The wall will be moved and rotated. Click on the small icon to use the Split tool, or use shortcut SL. Click on a wall, line or railing to divide an element in multiple segments. You can then modify the resulting elements independently. Select the Trim tool in the Modify tab or use shortcut TR. The first use of this tool is to trim walls that are overextending. Click on the segments of the walls you want to keep. You can also use this tool to extend elements until they join. In this example, we select both walls and they will extend until they meet. Select the Scale tool in the Modify tab or use shortcut RE. The best way to use this tool is to use the numerical option. Enter a scale value in the option bar. Simply click on the view to complete the scale effect. Another way to adjust elements is to use temporary dimensions. Anytime you select an element, temporary dimensions will show up. Adjust witness lines by moving the blue dots. Change the value to move the selected element. Click on the small icon to make the dimension permanent. Select the Match Type properties by clicking here or use shortcut MA. Use this tool to take type properties from an element and set them to another element from the same category. In this example, we click once to use the big wall as the reference, then we click on the small wall. The small wall acquires the type properties from the big one. You can use the Match Type properties on other elements, such as doors. The Create Similar tool can be found in the Modify tab or by using shortcut CS. This tool becomes available only when an element is selected. It is used to quickly create an element using the same type properties as the selected one. In this example, we use this tool to create doors using the same type as the selected one. We also create a bunch of thin walls after selecting the existing one. Thin lines is an extremely helpful option that is used to remove the thickness effect from all elements. Activate it by clicking here or by using shortcut TL. When it is activated, every line will have a width of 1 pixel. This tool only affects elements on your screen and doesn't have any effect on printed documents. Revit offers smart copy and paste options. One of the most helpful tools is the Paste Align to Current View. Select and copy the elements by clicking here or by using Ctrl+C shortcut. Then switch to Level 2 view. In the Paste drop-down menu, you will find Paste Align to Current View. When this tool is used, the elements will be pasted in the same position but constrained to level 2 instead of level 1. This tool is especially helpful if you have identical elements on multiple floors. Using snaps. When creating or modifying elements, Revit allows you to use snaps as guides. The snaps are represented by small purple icons. Keyboard shortcuts can be used to override a specific snap if necessary. We will review the most helpful snaps to use. Use shortcut SE to activate the endpoint snap. Revit will automatically try to find the endpoint of elements. Another helpful snap is intersection, which can be activated with shortcut SI. Another frequently used snap is midpoint, which is activated with shortcut SM. Revit will automatically snap to the middle point of walls or other elements. The perpendicular snap is very helpful when you have slanted elements, activated by using shortcut SP. In this example, the new wall we are trying to create will remain perpendicular to the adjacent slanted wall. Sometimes you don't want to use snaps. Use shortcut SO to turn them off completely. Another helpful option is the ability to force horizontal and vertical alignment. Simply hold the Shift key to activate this feature. The snap settings can always be adjusted. Go to the Manage tab and click on Snaps. You will get a reminder of all snap shortcuts. You can activate and deactivate certain snaps if you wish. You can also adjust automatic length and angle increments.